Yes, sir.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that.
What was that, Reverend? It's back on now.
So we have a button. We have a button that just mutes him.
All right. If you go back and you look at it and you're not hearing us, call me back, please.
2365.
Thank you.
Clear.
Bye bye. That was our friend, the Reverend Spence.
Yeah, I just found out about that button today, so unfortunately, it's a little easier than stepping out of the car. Anyhow,
Yeah, definitely.
especially in the winter.
And it is confirmed we are back. Good.
We were at Johnson Parkway in 3rd.
2163.
All you Harding graduates, congratulations on
Copy 22-1.
On a domestic cops intoxicated sister causing issues in the house. Comp attempted to call earlier, but the sister took the phone out of the comp's hands. Suspected that his father old bickering.
run this one for me, will you?
Female,
I'm just going to try to catch up to this
Okay.
5,
SUV.
dark hair, and white pants.
So some of you, we had a couple
2363.
chases last night, and
2365.
one was just a dangerous driver.
Copy.
That car drove through before. Is that what
HSA,
state is that? Ohio?
Yeah, just a second. HSA 2473. HSA 2473.
382.
A PCN at 1005 Sims regarding a stolen plate located in the alley.
Let's
Copy.
talk to this gentleman here, will you? We'll see what's going on here while you're running.
2202.
How you doing? Everything okay? Yeah, you live here? Okay.
Were you driving over at the Wilson Apartments just a minute ago? Where are you coming from?
Copy, thank you. 2202.
We don't from White Bear.
Yeah, from White Bear 94.
But yeah, that's probably saw it because we were, Wilson is right off over there. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Yeah, he drove through that route.
Bravo 4 left, empty.
Have a good night, 2203.
Anyhow, back on the chases. Of course, the second one, the guy was extremely intoxicated. Needed to be taken off the road.
Oh, he was well, the trooper in the air could see what a menace he was.
And the first one, of course, if he wasn't taken off the street, likely would have been involved
366.
in several other,
Like 23645, 3551 on Walton Street.
several other offenses.
366.
But I guess I just
For
want to.
DOC at 1036 DeSoto, upper unit. 2 people fighting upstairs.
We'll go to
One
that.
taking the power store.
1036 DeSoto. But en route there, I just want to say that
2204.
if we ever stop trying to actually arrest people that are violating and stealing cars, carjacking, we're just destined to fail as a society. And we can't allow the emboldenedness of people that think they can just jump in a car and no one's ever going to stop them. But I hope you appreciate the teamwork and the cooperativeness. Every department does have different policies, but you saw West St. Paul jump right in there yesterday, and Elk River, of course, State Patrol is always exceptional. And so there was really no danger, even in that long chase out there, because Jeremy was close. The red lights actually help
21.
alert people to the hazardous driving. That's one of the things about following a DWI. I'd rather have it red lights chasing a DWI than just having them out there on their own.
At least you give a little bit of warning to those in his path.
Yeah. So I mean, it's obviously there'll always be some controversy, but we can't just give up and submit to the criminal element. Once that
Bravo
happens,
485 UT.
we won't have a society that we
Have a good
really
night, 2205.
has any structure, and we can't allow the chaos of where we're headed, to continue. So eventually, 20 years from now, there will be equipment that can shut cars down, and
Right.
that won't be an option. There'll be better equipment for cameras, and as the young people that are out there, society's going to figure out better tools to make sure that people don't do stuff like that. But for right now, we have limited options. And so
1721 Marion Street.
we just need to train our people, our officers, trust them, and what's the address on DeSoto? 10
Waiting for the info here.
1069 or 39 DeSoto. But rest assured, you can see the professionalism of all the officers out there, that they're putting the safety of innocent people as their top priority. And there are rare occasions where innocent people are injured, but it's
7150.
extremely rare, and it's far exceeded by the number of innocent people that are robbed and gunpoint and beat up.
2237 Terrace Drive.
No kidding.
Assisting medic.
1036.
Female conscious breathing. Valid cigarette.
While we're over there, we might stop at 1039 Bradley, visit a family, see if how they're doing. But we're going to 1036 DeSoto, right?
Yes. And then we got to get over on York tonight.
Oh, for the Christmas lights. Dang it, man.
Sierra Squad that can break for a domestic at 975 Beach, Lure Unit. Original caller states that the wife's intoxicated, would like her removed. Name of Marissa. It's not answering questions. Female half called in states that the husband punched the cop in the
Which
head.
one's mine?
Front.
You just drove by that 900 beach call.
Of course.
Just drove by it. Windshield's getting better.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Go ahead.
167 with a Scotch West Test. St. Anthony and Western Avenue. Caller advising a veil on the corner using a pool.
275 assisted route.
Please, the party is under the influence. Described as a white male, 30 to 46 feet, thin build, wearing a black shirt and jeans.
Received.
Squad 373.
373.
You clear ours, Julie, and cancel them. We'll go.
Oh, by the way,
375 there.
that man shot with the arrow last night,
Yeah.
There, thank you.
you were absolutely right. The arrow was still in his arm.
373. Female half admits to drinking. States
So they
that
did
male
not
half
take
has
it out.
both
The
parties
point
have
was
smoking
through and
K2.
through, but not necessarily.
Right. And I saw an image of the type of
Actually,
tip on the arrow, and it was one of those vicious hunting arrows with the
Ooh.
3 fins on it.
Oh, well, that's not good. But when you say that, it reminds me of something. Not nearly as dangerous as a bow and arrow.
Tell me.
Have you ever had your kid cast a good fishing lure and have it get caught in your eye? Or not in the eye, but in the flesh above the eye?
Oh gosh.
And it's very difficult to get the fishing lure out of your skin unless you have to get a sharp thing and cut it so you can back it off because the barb is in there. So, no, that happened once. That was really at that point you're just thinking, I'm so thankful that it didn't get in the eye.
Yeah, no kidding.
166, I copy. Just to advise, the mail courier is now at the corner of Arundel and St. Anthony. I'll be waiting in a
And Daylin, thank you very much for joining us regularly. We appreciate it.
Well,
167, did you copy?
there.
2210.
And Daylin is engaged to a St. Paul officer, and it can be a challenging thing, because oftentimes your spouse or significant other is going to have to work holidays, going to have to work nights, going to have to miss family events.
Female 40, 6 feet. No clothing description is 2211.
Thanks for taking the chance on a police officer, right?
Absolutely. 46. We just passed.
Did you say 46 or?
It's 36.
Yeah, I was thinking. But I thought maybe this was a cop up here, getting ready to come down. I always like to know who's lurking.
I'm literally talking to my friend about. Are you talking about the crash that happened down there?
No, but everything's okay with you?
Yeah. Did you see me over there?
No, were you gonna crash?
I wasn't. Did you? So I just got home from work. I work in the mall.
Okay.
And there was
Rosedale or Maplewood?
Rosedale.
Rosedale.
And there was I literally I called my best friend because I was like, oh my god, this just happened. But
Where was the crash at?
literally on this block, just on Arkwright, right?
Has anybody called the police yet or not?
It literally happened within like the past 5 minutes.
We're gonna run down. It's on this block down at Arkwright?
Yeah, someone hit a parked car and
Yep.
their car won't start anymore, I think. That's what I got.
Did everybody stick around? Everybody okay?
Well, their car won't move from what I know.
We're gonna go check that out.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Squad 373, we copy the updates on scene.
Am I looking over there? Okay.
2212.
Clear?
Yeah, on my side, you are.
Because all this water and fog on the rear.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's just go check out this accident before we go. Make sure everybody's okay, and then we'll come back to the domestic. Oh, I just saw people running. No, maybe not. She said Arkwright, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is their...
Clarified.
There we go.
Maybe. Oh, here we go. Right here.
Oh, we got something going on here. Is everybody here or not? On foot? On foot? Which car were they driving? All right.
Well, why are you still going that way?
Because I'm gonna get the plate.
that way.
Yeah. You want to Echo Mike Hotel 987.
2400.
Hang on a second, sorry. Hang on. Okay.
2400.
2400.
2400.
Got the plate.
Echo Mike Hotel 987. Just did a hit and run. The vehicle, they abandoned the vehicle and ran from it at Arkwright and Magnolia. If you can see if that's a stolen.
Start a squad.
And start a district squad.
Copy. Is there a squad that can start to Arkwright Mag?
I did see him running after all that.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Maybe I'm just
2360.
400, that vehicle's coming back clear. Should be to a red Toyota Camry.
Yeah,
wasn't a Camry, right? Let me go back and get the plate.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and
Street here.
check the vehicle.
181.
Doesn't sound right from the description.
Copy. Back at the Karen Club.
All right, well,
2364.
Received. Is there a squad that can start to Arkwright Magnolia?
everybody's okay too.
3 and 2.
3 and
You
2.
run the plate. I'm gonna check on everybody.
Be clearing the stuff under the PCN, and we'll head towards 2400.
Did we give them the right plate?
Copy. We have a call right
Pardon me?
now. Looks like the vehicles are going to be blocking.
Yeah,
Suspects
thank
that
you.
ran are both Asian males in their 20s. One in a red jacket, one in black clothing. Both ran southbound.
On 2400, it is the right plate. We gave you it is the right vehicle.
That's the y'all the ones that be alive?
Yep.
Copy.
That's still alive. It is him.
Your voice is on live right now, and you were on live when we drove up.
We famous. We gonna be instant, yeah.
Yeah. 5181 Tango, 5188 Tango.
Tango. 5188 Tango.
Thank you for your service.
3050 Old Highway 8 North.
Hey
Parking
guys.
113.
Feel free to come and tell the
Claim
story.
allowed music.
Right here. Just talk to the car. Talk to the car. You're on live right here, sir.
Right here. Tango copy.
Okay. I heard him hit.
5188 Tango
They
copy.
tried to get away. I got their plate number. They took off running. They smashed the car in the back and tried to get away with it. They didn't get far.
1666 copy. 3 and out to 405 Charles Avenue, Florida, advising that brother after comp. Described as a 30-year-old male wearing a blue shirt and jeans and has a metal BB gun.
Ling Ling and them.
Alright,
373, the female half should be stepping out. The male half is in his bedroom. He doesn't want to exit. 2217. Yep.
Do we got the registration on that yet or not?
Here's my with you.
Because that might be where they ran.
167, copy, road account. 2218, 166.
Can you ask him for a description, Pat? See if they were asked him for a description of the people.
It was 2 Asian males.
On Charles.
But
I'll get some
it's
more.
it looks like a Corinne name.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering if they know the difference.
This is the third accident in less than 2 weeks.
Crazy.
Yeah, from the same
2218.
street right here.
Wow.
Hey guys.
Morning, 4, what's the illustration?
Described as a 30-year-old male wearing a white and blue shirt and jeans. And should still have the BB gun inside of his jacket.
You want to trade spots, Copper? You guys mind trading spots or not? Well, I mean, with your car, somebody's got to be behind it. They'll get rear-ended again.
1660 DCM. There you go, just circle the block.
382.
382.
Could you add Minnesota Charlie Yankee Echo 682 and then just give me the listed address on that, please?
Listed address on Charlie Yankee Echo 682 is going to be 910 East 86 out of Bloomington.
Copy, thank you.
You're welcome. 2220.
7-3.
7-3, could you assist 7-2 on an assist fire at 2490 Birch Street? For a fire in the basement, everyone has been evacuated. Flames were seen.
7-3, copy. Can you take myself and 7-4 off of North St. Paul's call?
Copy.
Yep. At 2220.
Okay. But that wasn't related to this. He was just saying when we called it out, he thought maybe that was different.
Oh, I got you.
At 22.
All right. Well, back to that domestic.
Anyone's on the garage, please 7-2 on clear. Copy 7-2, you can be clear.
See, that's what happens. See how this strange world, you stop, you're on your way to a domestic, you see a lady in a car, it's half a block away, just in case she's a female, left the scene, waiting for cops. That's where my brain was. Maybe somebody's waiting for the cops. Go over there, she tells us she just had an accident. Car wasn't stolen, but clearly they were trying to get the car started. That would be a tough car to get started.
Yeah. We can consider both those cars totaled.
Yeah, that would be a hard car to get started. So, and of course, apparently some of those people pay attention to live on patrol. Right?
Well,
Okay.
there's a shots fired at 995 Rainy and pending. 911 call at 987 Rainy. Okay. 911 hang up. Okay, squads are here.
Oh, they're here. They're handling it. That's good. We'll assume that you said 46 or
36.
36? We'll assume it's all okay.
Whew. Kind of chilly in this
It's still a
car.
little nippy. We're gonna have to maybe just turn the heat up a little bit. As long as the windshield's cleaning up.
Right.
We had the heat on a little bit to keep that window. Go look for these runners. I don't think they live up here, down here, so they're probably calling for a ride. The address of the registered owner is not anywhere in this vicinity. Monday, that guy said he would deliver your heated socks. I gotta see how that works. I don't know. Probably keep running, huh? I don't know. That's a little better. What do we got there?
1022. Oh. 1022 Arkwright.
Yep.
There's a dark blue Nissan Sentra with no plates, parked on Lawson. It's been there all day. Dark blue, no plate, occupied all day.
Occupied all day?
Yeah,
Is that a call or somebody from
it's in pending.
Well, Well, I'm gonna let St. Paul handle that. As long as it's been there all day,
Yeah.
it's gonna be there when they get.
It'll still be there.
Somebody's probably sleeping in it. You get a lot of that now with homeless people living out of their cars.
And I hooked my friend Carol up with Amber on a situation exactly like that. Amber's going to take care of.
I have to read this when it pops up. There's nothing there right now. All right, look for any couple people walking the streets trying to figure out what to do, where their ride's going to come from. Yeah, I should have trusted my eyes in the first place when I thought I saw some people running.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe those are just tree limbs that are going by. What are we having on rainy?
Still pending. Just two vehicles. Two vehicles were heard leaving the area. And the 911 hang-up is just a several meter hit.
The squads are still out on beach because they had a 995 beach call there that they put out on a domestic. The guy wanted his wife removed. Well, that's only 2 blocks away from.
Mm-hmm. So on the 995 Rainy, they said there's someone on the block who owns a gun and goes outside and periodically fires it off.
Well, that's good to know.
But they have no idea where he lives, apparently. Exactly where he lives.
Well, with the cost of ammunition nowadays, you'd think that would be curtailed.
Horrible waste of ammunition.
I haven't had any dinner. You know, my wife picked up a Subway sandwich this afternoon. I took a little nap. I forgot to eat the Subway sandwich. So, what kind of van was stolen? Remember that big van?
Big, I think it was an Econoline.
Yeah, it didn't say Minnesota. It didn't have a Minnesota M on it, did it? You see that big one went around the block there?
It didn't.
I mean, maybe that's too big.
Just around the corner. Well, it's a 15-person van.
It's behind the car wash here. Went around behind the car wash.
I think a 15-person van is pretty big.
Well, I'm going down here then because it went right down this street. But it was a huge one. It was brown. Positive that's it, but keep your eye out. There was a huge brown van.
Well, what the heck?
It's got to be in here somewhere. Oh man, well, there's a lot of vans down here. What the heck? Look over there, see if anything's hiding.
Structure 10.
Shoot.
Coulda.
It's all about the only way it could have gone, right?
Yep.
Structure 10.
It's 10 and it's 15 passengers.
This one had a big M on.
175 Charles on a domestic. Officers were out earlier. Comes mother and father and now physically fighting.
the heck?
Couldn't have gone into the car wash, could it?
I think it was too big for that. The one I was looking at, but it could have. I'm just betting since it had a big M on it. It looked like a University of Minnesota van for moving people.
Can you change this to a DLC?
Maybe,
Clear advise, and then we'll take that. 911 on Rainy.
Maybe that wasn't
The 987 Rainy.
Oh, they're going to that Rainy call.
Copy 987 Rainy on an abandoned within 11 meters. At 2230.
I think that guy sells cheese dogs. It's really weird. Really weird. So, just a couple thoughts. If you haven't shared this with your friends yet, it'd be great if you would. I guess it's 10:30. We don't want to get too much later. Although, I was thinking about this, probably on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day weekend, we're probably not going to go live. A friend of mine named Ken called me today and said, couldn't get up for work because he was watching all night. And you know, it was lighthearted humor, but there are a lot of people that
About 373.
need to get their sleep for a good, fun Christmas.
Clear advise, we'll take your shots fired.
So,
Copy with the sergeant to copy. Now 2 callers. 995 Rainy.
another call.
9 shots fired. Second one is a texter saying that they're shooting. Nothing else seen or heard.
Oh my goodness. That's where the hang-up call is, right there. So. Another call on the shots fired. I guess he's got some extra ammo.
300 copy.
Anyhow,
The 23.
just want to know we want to be available as much as we can, but we also want to ruin people's sleep or Christmases.
Definitely not.
So holidays are too important to spend time watching TV for us. I wouldn't rule out working Sunday night maybe after Christmas, huh?
That might not be bad.
We've had some interesting. So we'll go to that Rainy call. Looks like that St. Paul squad is headed that way as well. But anyhow, Kenny, my good friend Ken, sorry about keeping you awake. But do appreciate that you watch, Ken. That's the most important thing. We appreciate you watching.
You're in the house. I'm not going to take notes, right? Page 34.
Speaking of the holiday season, remind me in a little bit here to talk about the toy drive that our friend Reverend Spence is heavily promoting that the Sheriff's Department is doing.
It's got a conflict there. If we ever see a white flashing light, we know that an officer is coming from the other way with their Opticom on. You'll see the, and oh, for crying out loud, maybe somebody's hurt now.
7127, check the status.
27 call 4.
Yeah, that's not,
Split 4 on the stop.
this isn't toward Rainy, but we'll just see what's going on here for a block.
2361, copy the well check. Squad's back, 3076 Greenbrier Street. I'm concerned about a vehicle running all day underneath this driveway. Some of the neighbor's son may be living in it. It's a gray Nissan Rogue, and the son's his age, Jeremy.
Let's just find out what's
Not going
happening.
issue. Concerned he may drugs in the vehicle as well.
This is close enough to the shots fired area. It was like three blocks away. That
Last squad I copied, here's my number. 2365, I'll be clearing here soon. Copy that. 2235.
what do you think? One more block. Maybe there's a house fire. What do you got? A medical or fire? Medical. Okay.
Robert Erickson, 1995-0725. Officer safety, he is known to fight with police and may carry a pocket knife. He has a shaved head and a ponytail in the back. Information at 2237.
No car.
$36.2. 362. HQ evidence.
So there's been 2 calls over here, actually 3 now. One on a 911 hang up and another on shots fired. 2 shots fired, and there's previous history Pat was telling you about where sometimes people come out and shoot into the air. Hopefully, if we're driving by, it'll be into the air.
305 Exchange Street on a domestic. Sounds verbal at this point.
Do you
Copping their son, the 43-year-old Anthony
you always
James
started with
Williams.
I do it with the tail cap. Just one hard push. Mute it.
Go ahead. Take it. Unplug it.
Hello.
Can you read those messages and go to...
There you go. Go ahead.
Hang on, which spot?
You're okay.
Okay, thank you.
366.
Oh. Start rolling towards 875 Jenks. I'll fill you in a second here.
Okay.
Someone's door at 875 saying she needs help and then ran. One caller advising she is laying in the garden at the address at 856 Jenks. And that female also did call. Her name is Heather, advising that there's a male trying to kill her. Unknown where the male is. She kept telling the TC to be quiet. Be a white female, a black coat, no further.
Okay.
$22.39. The description on the male is going to be a black male, 20s, athletic build, black jacket, black pants. And it looks like the cop sees the male eastbound on Jenks towards Mendota.
Eastbound
And what is your
Jenks
location?
towards
What
Mendota.
number you want to call right now?
Yeah, what's the next one?
2160, I'm at 1121 Center Road East.
We will pretend.
We'll go low key.
Low key.
Got a car on the left.
I can't get my
Copy, officer.
light to stay off.
Push the back button.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Blackmail, blackjack.
Turn around.
376, put us in the area. 376 in the area, 2240.
Shit. I don't want to shit it up for me.
2160, just confirming your code 4.
So,
Yes, 2163. I'm the one that asked for medics. No need for fire. We're code 4 for the.
Don't see anybody up there.
373.
373.
We copy the new updates. We're back en route.
Copy at 2241.
Female's supposed to be laying in a garden.
865 Jinx.
856.
856. Spot said they're close. It's right there. You want to get out?
Yep.
We might as well both get out.
I'll be clear, all the cars are still out. 376, looks like the sheriff's checking out with some here. Put us out with them. Mid-block on, Thanks, just home from the arcade bar. Three seven. Next copy, 2242.
These officers are going to help you, but don't get too close to them, okay? Just go over the... Officers are going to help you. This is apparently the woman in the... Car. Get ran out from behind the house.